sidelines to see if they can maybe take the lead, but instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They picked up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They'll hand it off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the right side. He's past the marker and still going. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back.
He'll take a deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. A short completion with the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Send the back in motion. Shotgun formation here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's caught from inside the 20. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession had an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Pryor. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pressure is coming. Oh, and nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Handoff heading left.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Ball's loose. They scramble for it. The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I feel like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Randall. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Their last chance here. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And now, in a driving rainstorm, this field goal attempt is for the win. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And they take the lead here.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation. The time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. He hands it off from the gun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Refuses to go down. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
Boy, It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaking free at midfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up second down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. He's hit as he throws it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. What a grab by the junior.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Makes a quick grab. Breaks clear in open space. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. At the 20. Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The pocket breaking down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Important second down play coming up. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quick throw, the catch is made. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Looking to make a big play downfield. He grabs it inside the 20. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. The Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense. Touchdown, Vols. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. You bring it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Now, give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep to the right side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And they're trying to push it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one. Step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. He's going to take off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
And it's caught on the crossing pattern. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. And the Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. BB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's McCown. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Volunteers. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, we're going to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A short connection to the tight end here. That's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one,
it's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
what a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver grabs it.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. One more play before they head to the locker room. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Catch is made down the middle. That's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The balls will line up to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
He's back to throw again on second and 10. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return. but the pick sets up his offense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. And the Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry-up. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch-and-catch combo before the playoff game. They've had no answers so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear, big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Tennessee, 21.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On the move now. Short throw complete to the tight end. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The ball's looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to pass here on second down. The ball is picked off. The 50. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Man, that is every defensive lineman's dream. And he played running back in high school or Little League. He showed some tremendous athletic ability once he came up with that interception to take it into the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Now here he goes. They tackle him all the way down at the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The Volunteers come to the line with 1st and goal. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. The sure hands, it's Paul. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Pass caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. Passes the 40. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LSU. They are pouring it on now. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's when they'll start the drive. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The pocket breaking down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing, but let's face it.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Looking for 6. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense. You work that clock. You seal victory.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Oh, he makes the catch.
By another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Gets the 1st and still running. He's in the clear. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Man, this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Now, I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. LSU now operating in the red zone. Ready. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but nice game. Sets them up 1st down at the 14.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Pounding away with the run game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Here we go. And it's a direct snap. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. 2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there.
Tennessee offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. 1st down. We're going to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
He's got a man down the middle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking for a man. Makes the catch downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not flattering back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire...
And he's got it! Touchdown, Tigers!
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And he knocks through the PAT.
Tennessee, 21.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the Tennessee offense will take over 1st and 10.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.